Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel and the wise man to your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the undisputed, uncontroverted, unquestioned leader of the Bloodline, the most dominant group in recent memory and in the entire history of WWE.
The Bloodline has all the damn gold!
For nearly 40 years, I have worked for, alongside, and even employed the absolute greatest superstars to ever do it.
Just how dangerous do you want to live?
I've created the Dangerous Alliance, led an extreme revolution with ECW, and managed the most legendary of all champions. And for me, none of that compares to the relationship I've built with the Anoa'i, Fatu, and Maivia families, the triumvirate that composes this dynasty that we know more colloquially as the Bloodline. My time with this family goes back 40 years. I've led them into battle, strategized with them, and have watched their children grow into top-tier superstars who have also created their own impressive legacies. And so it is my great honor to serve as your host for the WWE 2K25 showcase featuring a dynasty like no other, the Bloodline.
When you look at this incredible family tree, this is proof that there is only one royal family in professional wrestling, bound by blood.
A blood bond forged between High Chief Peter Maivia and Amatua Anai Anoa'i, the father of Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, created a force that has dominated professional wrestling for over 5 decades. An elite collection boasting names like the Wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, as well as The Rock, Rikishi, Umaga, Yokozuna, Nia Jax, Jimmy and Jey Uso, Solo Sikoa, Jacob Fatu, and of course, your tribal chief, Roman Reigns. They've owned championships, filled arenas, packed stadiums, broken box office records, years and decades of dedication to the craft, perfecting their art with each passing generation, ultimately leading us to right here, right now, with the Bloodline having dominated WWE for the last half decade. As your humble wise man, it is my duty to take you through some of the most ferocious battles featuring the greatest warriors in the family. Not everything goes according to plan, and this year we're going to give you a chance to right the historical wrongs and change history to bring more glory to the Bloodline. It's our showcase, after all. Honestly, their only real competition is themselves.
Acknowledge me!
All of this fighting amongst each other, this constant power struggle, I won't let all of that ruin this moment. Because it's not just about Solo Sikoa or Roman Reigns. It's not just about the Usos. It's about every single member of their family that came before them, who built the lineage and who made them into the superstars that they've become today. It's been said elsewhere that wrestling has more than one royal family. That's undeniably true. Also undeniably true is that for all of those other families, there's only one Bloodline dynasty. In a family that specialized in brute force over the years, perhaps no one better personified this than Rodney Anoa'i, nephew to the Wild Samoans, better known to the WWE Universe as the mighty Yokozuna. The family's first world heavyweight champion, Yokozuna arrived to WWE in the fall of 1992. An imposing behemoth, to say the least, Yokozuna would make an immediate statement, winning the 1993 Royal Rumble just a few months after his debut. This victory would grant him a WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 9, where he took on Bret the Hitman Hart. This meteoric rise to the top was only a hint of the dominance Yokozuna would have on WWE for the next year. 2 WWE championships, a WWE Tag Team Championship, victory over the era's titans like Bret Hart, Undertaker, Lex Luger, and Hulk Hogan.
Yokozuna is my middle name. I'm named after my uncle. I carry it with like so much pride and weight on my shoulders just because of like what he's done for this business and like who he is as a person too. It's a cool middle name to have, man. I represent it with the pride, man, that I have. Hopefully, man, I'm making him proud by doing that.
The manner in which Yokozuna melded incredible size with unspeakable agility shocked the WWE Universe, who to that point were used to their monsters hitting hard but moving slow. Yokozuna broke the mold, punishing opponents with super kicks, uranagis, leg drops, and of course, his devastating banzai drop. A maneuver so effective that once it had connected, nobody kicked out of it. Nobody.
Rodney was a very unique talent. I think the way he was able to handle all the pressure, it was kind of parallel to how he was in the ring. For someone to be so big and to be so nimble, you just don't see that very often. Rodney was one of those first solo guys, singles competitor guys that was able to go out there and really just make waves, make a big splash. I mean, pun intended, I guess. You know, that fool jumped in the pool, he'd knock out all the water, and that's the way it felt sometimes. He would go into those arenas and just suck in all the energy and be able to give it back. So when I look at Rodney, I see someone very similar to me, someone who understands the top, the very, very top of the game, the top position, and everything that goes along with it.
In a career filled with so many highlight reel moments, perhaps nothing stands out more than when Yokozuna faced and defeated the so-called immortal Hulk Hogan at the first King of the Ring event in 1993. Looking to humiliate Hogan after the Hulkster stole Yokozuna's WWE Championship only 2 minutes after Yokozuna defeated Bret Hart for the title months earlier at WrestleMania 9, Yokozuna entered the ring totally focused on the task at hand. And on that night, he not only got revenge, but his victory would send Hogan packing from WWE for nearly 9 years.
Hulk Hogan is finished.
Many felt that Yokozuna had indeed killed Hulkamania. Now, you get to possess the power of the mighty Yokozuna and deal out punishment to Hulk Hogan to walk out of the King of the Ring, a 2-time WWE champion. Showcase the ability and the agility that made Yokozuna a Hall of Fame performer and take Hulkamania down. Banzai.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is an event of international magnitude. Photographers from around the world as they are documenting Yokozuna's every move.
Weighing down the aisle with Mr. Boot is the Shoot from Malaysia, weighing 550 pounds.
One thing, Corey, he's 550 pounds, bigger than he's ever been.
And I understand Hulk Hogan trimmed down so he can have more speed, more endurance. But I'll tell you something, Hogan's got to take him out early.
This is going to answer a lot of unanswered questions for WrestleMania 9.
A lot of pressure on the president of WWE for what he did. But this is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan. Let the winner be the winner.
One thing's for sure, Hogan will be quicker. He will be faster than he's ever been in any previous title defense.
Well, this is going to be interesting because he's wrestling a fresh Yokozuna this time. Not a man who's already wrestled a 15-minute match with Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, Hogan and Yokozuna's last match lasted less than 30 seconds when Hogan won the title at WrestleMania.
Well, I can tell you, this match will go much longer. Yokozuna will not be caught by surprise this time.
Listen to this. What a phenomenal ovation for the WWE Champion.
From Venice Beach, California, weighing in 302 pounds, the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
You can feel this facility shake, literally moving. The rafters shaking with the ovation of the WWE Champion, Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan thrives on these people. He thrives on the Hulksters, the little Hulksters. This is what keeps this man going.
Hulk Hogan's relying on the fans. He wants to hear them cheer. He wants to draw strength from them. But Yokozuna's focused. He has not taken his eyes off Hulk Hogan. He is ready, believe me.
The Hulks are ready for war, and you can bet, ladies and gentlemen, it will be warfare here.
Well, he's been saying for weeks that he is going to be the first man to slam Yokozuna.
Nobody slams Yokozuna.
Well, we'll see. Hulk Hogan wanted to prove it was not a fluke that he beat Yokozuna. And now, we're going to find out if it was a fluke or not.
The past doesn't matter. Here's where it counts. Here is where it's settled. The prize is on the line.
Michael Cole. Alongside Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, emanating from King of the Ring, 1993. Yokozuna is fuming over his embarrassing WrestleMania loss to Hulk Hogan. Now, Yokozuna has vowed to reclaim the WWE Championship and wipe Hulkamania off the map.
Indeed, the last time these two shared a ring, it was disastrous for Yokozuna. Mr. Fuji issued a challenge to Hogan on behalf of his client. And 22 seconds later, Hogan was the new WWE champion.
Yokozuna had just been to battle with Bret Hart to win the title. This is going to answer a lot of questions from WrestleMania 9. This is Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan, and we're going to find out who's the true champion.
Still so much more action to come after this amazing matchup. Of course, we have the King of the Ring finals later, but before then, there will be an 8-man tag team match with the Steiner brothers and the Head Shrinkers on opposite sides.
You want to talk about unfinished business from WrestleMania? Those two teams went to war back in Vegas, and I expect even more hard hits here tonight.
And Yokozuna just loves backing Hogan into a corner like this. Relentless domination of the champion.
And Mr. Fuji looking on with much approval. There's no mistaking what that sinister smile of his means. Agonizing.
And Yokozuna is leaving no breathing room.
And now he's looking to lock in this submission. Escape and a takedown.
And he finds an answer for the Hulkster. Can we talk about Yokozuna's...
This is not good for the...
Catch your breath.
There's no quit whatsoever. Raining out elbows and escaping the bear hug.
Yokozuna saw it coming.
Yokozuna's pushing back now. searching for any advantage towards the title, trying to dismantle the champ's arm.
From the top, all the way outside.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Carefully measured knee drop.
Bombastic claims coming out of both camps coming into this one, John.
Hogan has claimed in interviews that he will slam Yokozuna's carcass straight through the ring so hard that it will cause a worldwide earthquake.
Meanwhile, Yokozuna has kept his comments brief, saying, quote, Hulkamania will die. Hogan, you're going down.
We'll see which man's predictions come to fruition as this match rolls on.
Heading back to the ring.
He left himself wide open.
Yokozuna is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Yokozuna is executing his game plan.
Yoko now, belly-to-belly slam.
That's got to be the end of Hulkamania.
Jimmy Hart trying to rally. And a kick out by Hogan with authority.
Hulk Hogan's not done yet. Hulk Hogan is coming alive.
Yokozuna back to his feet. Big chop to Hogan. And Hogan's starting to hulk up here.
How many times have we seen this over the years?
These massive strikes from Yokozuna having absolutely no effect on Hogan.
Hogan fired up. Hogan's ready to go.
Hogan feeding off the energy of all the Hulkamaniacs.
And here comes Hulk. And Yokozuna being backed up to the ropes. Big boot.
I can't believe Yokozuna's still standing.
Hogan continuing to pour on the offense. A second big boot, but Yoko still on his feet.
Don't let up, Hulkster. Keep swinging, keep firing away.
That boot, Yoko staggering,
There
stunning,
we
and he's
go.
down.
Drop the leg, Hogan. Drop the leg.
Hogan, leg drop. Here's the cover on Yoko, who kicked out of the leg drop.
What? Get Mr. Fuji out of there. Hogan feeding off the energy. Wait a minute. What is that photographer doing on the apron?
There's a match going on. What the heck?
What was that?
What in the world just happened here? Yokozuna on the move.
Massive big leg drop. Yokozuna demonstrating his full power. Hogan's in trouble.
Now a big swing of momentum against Hogan.
The Hulkster now with a daunting task ahead of him. Sliding out of danger there.
There for the title.
And the glory.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
Refusing to give up even an inch of ground as this match continues.
The wind up and the pitch. He's got to mind the count out rules as he heads ringside.
Is there any slip?
Elbow drop. Couple of them connecting. And then a little scrape to the face to finish it off.
Yokozuna able to avoid that.
He gets back into the ring. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Brutal club. He's had it.
Oh, sharp knee. The Hulkster picking his spots and targeting Yokozuna. Exactly what he planned to do.
Slam by Hogan. Here comes the packet.
Big leg drop. That's it. The title's going nowhere.
And the cover. Kick out. The Hulk lives on.
Just barely able to kick out. I thought the champ had it in the bag. This is how much the championship means punctures every pore.
We've seen more UFOs than people kick out against Hogan, guys. We're in uncharted waters, and frankly, so is Hogan.
Ooh, looks like Hulk is taking the upper hand. Hulk Hogan chipping away against the giant Yokozuna. Denied via a wicked punch to the stomach.
Yoko says this one's over.
Based on what we just saw, I think this match is far from over.
Who knows what that kick out cost? The champ might be running on fumes.
Absolutely no idea how that didn't work out in Yokozuna's favor. You can tell he's shocked too. Quite the battle brewing here between Hogan and Yokozuna.
This is exactly what the crowd wanted to see back at WrestleMania.
No mercy being shown over here. Yeah, Yokozuna just can't be stopped now.
What a smash! Maybe not, maybe not! DDT roll kick out.
How?
Grabs the leg. She gets tossed away.
This is just nasty. Aggression, just pure brutality. Easy. Punch connects.
Oh, he cuts it off.
Hulkamania running wild. Atomic leg drop. And there it is. The title's not going anywhere tonight.
You've got to be kidding me.
How the hell do you kick out of that? I have no words. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. This is the moment when you're desperate to...
Escape and a takedown.
Lands an elbow.
Isolated. Triple wizard knee drop.
Yokozuna on the move. Devastating leg drop.
Follows up, shoulders down.
Yokozuna is once again champion.
I can't believe it.
We have the official word. Yokozuna is indeed the new WWE Champion. We may have just witnessed the end of Hulkamania, gentlemen.
There's no may about it, Cole. Yokozuna just conquered Hogan, and every newspaper in Japan is going to be filled with pictures of our new WWE champion.
Here in the heartland of America, the heart of Hulkamania has just stopped beating. Hulk Hogan is finished.
Our next chapter sees the showcase spotlight shine on an area in which the family built their legacy: tag team wrestling. Starting with the wild Samoans, Afa and Sika, all the way through to more recent champions like the Usos or Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa. This dynasty has always excelled in tag team competition, consistently showing an ability to dominate the division with a wide variety of looks. And the first team that we will look at, accompanied to the ring by Afa himself.
Fatu and Samu, the Head Shrinkers.
They put the fear in people's hearts. That's what the head shrinkers did back in the day. Second to none in that ring. You know, hard-nosed, battle-tested. They went for it every single night.
More astute fans may also know that early in their journeys, Samu and Fatu were managed by me, Paul Heyman, then known as
Paul E. Dangerously.
and the SST, the Samoan SWAT team.
The Samoan SWAT team is here. Vengeance is mine.
Already an imposing force that early on, their future greatness was obvious to so many industry experts. Alpha, more than anybody, knew he had the team on his hands, with Samu being his son and Fatu his nephew. The tribal elder was able to mentor both, instilling in them the same unrelenting approach to competition that made the wild Samoans world famous. The team toured through regional promotions before a quick stop with me in WCW, but WWE was always their goal. Upon arrival, it was clear that the dynasty's next generation had indeed arrived, immediately drawing comparisons to their world-renowned predecessors. 10 years before it became cool to say, Samu and Fatu displayed ruthless aggression in the ring, overwhelming opponents before the bell and continuing the non-stop attack until their hands were raised in victory. Deceptively agile for men of their size, they brutalized the opposition with devastating dives from the top rope. The duo would eventually go on to capture the WWE Tag Team Championships in the spring of 1994, fulfilling the promise and carrying the legacy to even greater heights. At WrestleMania 9, the Head Shrinkers' one and only in-ring WrestleMania appearance saw them taking on Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers.
Be prepared, Steiner brothers. We're gonna give you a pain that you have never felt before.
While I'm not one to make excuses, I am one to give opportunities to you, our expert gaming member of the WWE Universe. And so, today, you have the opportunity to make things right. WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Steiners performed at a near-perfect level that day, able to find every reversal and in the chaos emerge victorious. We are asking you to fix that, stop them in their tracks, and get the Head Shrinkers that WrestleMania victory you and I both know they deserve. But if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself reliving the very same memories that have haunted Samu and Fatu for years. Steiner lines, suplexes, Frankensteiners that will all bring your evening to a vicious, miserable end.
One of the toughest teams in WWE history.
Nearly 600 pounds of pure savagery.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by Alpha, at a combined weight of 565 pounds, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
Fair warning, this one may not be too pretty, guys.
You talk about rugged individuals. These are two tag teams that can really bring the fight to anyone that steps in their path.
Yeah, there's about to be a seismic collision in the ring.
This match means so much to the Steiners and to the Head Shrinkers.
Well, the whole world is focusing on WrestleMania 9, and the last thing you want to do is come up on the short end.
Pride is on the line, and as is a stake to the claim of being the toughest team in all of WWE.
The Steiner brothers getting a tremendous ovation here in their first WrestleMania, and we'll see if they can carry on Michigan's winning ways.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 531 pounds, Rick and Scott, the Steiner Brothers.
The Steiner brothers are one of the most promising tag teams we've ever seen in WWE.
But Samu and Fatu are looking to stomp out any of that promise right here at WrestleMania.
Let me warn the WWE Universe right now. This is going to be a brutal match. Just two heavy-hitting tag teams going at it. Physical, smash-mouth wrestling. And like Saxton said, it won't be pretty at all.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Head Shrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this fit... Furiously trying to fight his way out of the bear hug. Can he do it? Yes.
And he retaliates. Samu and Fatu already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition out, Holy Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the Head Shrinkers to the top as well.
That was just wrong. You should be a better person than that. Ooh. I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Head Shrinkers, Byron. These guys will bite, scratch, and claw their way to a win. Rulebook be damned.
And with Rick and Scott coming from an amateur collegiate background, they might be a bit more hesitant to bend the rules. Hopefully the Steiners can adapt fast.
That's a good tag.
Tag made. Double team incoming. Irish whip into the ropes.
Flapjack knocks out off the top rope.
The Head Shrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE. But they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott are the share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite...
What's he planning to do here? Roll him on his belly, single leg crab.
Single leg crab in place.
Pressure's on, gotta get out quick. Oh, what a great counter. Placed against the turnbuckles. Did you hear the impact? Clothesline! What impact! The Head Shrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to leave Yoko's
Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Maybe that was just to keep his opponent off balance.
Pulled in for
Belly to belly.
heading to the top turnbuckle now.
Blast off. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
And he gets set back into the ring. Clothesline. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan.
He goes for the pin. And he easily kicks out of the count.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought.
Oh, right to the throat.
And into the corner he goes.
Bleeding now.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this. That's right.
A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the television and a substantial news push.
I don't think the head shrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Flapjack pops out off the top rope.
Nicely done.
Tags into the match. What a reversal.
Wow. Tag made. Boom.
Nice.
Draped across the top rope. Oh, my! Nothing fancy there.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. Push the advantage.
Uh-oh.
Cut off with a sweep.
Arm extended, tags his teammate in.
Fatu taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love. Propped up in the corner.
Chop! He managed to get one over on the experienced Steiner there.
Yeah, Fatu just brought the fight to him.
Oh, turned it around and spiked it.
Tag is good.
This team working like a well-oiled machine.
Oh, my goodness. Double gut buster. That might have broken some ribs.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Ooh, shot to the body and another.
Lift it up. What's next?
Well-placed elbow, looking to escape.
Boom! The Head Shrinkers and the Steiners are engaged in an epic battle.
Both teams making the Roman Gladiators proud.
And into the turnbuckle he goes.
Fatu got surprised there. What push? Boom! Sit up high here.
to keep him down.
Getting tagged in. And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Controlling suplex. He might have him here.
Is this it?
Kicks out after one.
These one counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
Sent right into the corner.
Tag made. Look at Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top.
Steiner connecting big time.
Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
Look at that counter from Samu.
Vicious headbutt. Tag it in.
Stops that offense from connecting. Oh, my God. Hard into the corner.
Man, did you see the whiplash off the turnbuckles? Bam!
Before this match began, you heard the Steiner speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and what we do best, and that's wrestling."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Right into a chop block. Debilitating counter.
Fatu taking a moment to soak it all in.
He might just be stalling for time here. Oh, he flips that around.
Steiner has his sights set on his opponent now.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it. Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Oh, we already knew it. From the top.
Does not get it. Oh.
Uses the edge of the knee. He's been dealt a good deal of damage.
This has been an arduous tag match, but you could be in much worse shape. Got him in the corner now.
And that's going to jam Scott's offense. Oh, my God. Picture perfect backbreaker. Oh, man, what a kick. And now he's going to the top rope.
From the top.
Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu.
Kicks out. He still has life.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less?
A quick reversal by Samu. As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams are feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter where the fight takes place.
And as for the Steiners, we know they have big match experience, tons of amateur championship bouts in college, and some of WCW WWE's biggest events. But even those can't hold a candle to the spectacle of WrestleMania. And tag! He finally made it. Headbutt!
At this stage, he's endured plenty of big attacks.
At this point in the match, I say make the tag and recover as much as you can.
Put in the corner now. Here comes a tag.
What are we going to see now, Corey?
Oh, my goodness. Double gut buster. That might have broken some ribs. Oh, my goodness. Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
He tags in his partner.
Maneuvers out of the way. Forearm club.
Down he goes. And the open arms while Scott covers. Shoulders down. He breaks the ref's count before two. Thought he had him.
You gotta be kidding me.
His team working like a well-oiled machine. Oh, my goodness. Double gut buster. That might have broken some ribs.
Soaring. Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time. Whoa, stiff headbutt. Boom. Oh, catches a kick to the face.
Placed him in the corner here.
There's the tag. Tandem offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent.
Face first.
And the head shrinkers just might have it.
Here we go. Cover. Two count. He is still in this.
So close. That could have been it.
Down to Bowman. And a double axe handle smash.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end.
Pow! What a shot.
He got it. Tag me.
Reigns down elbow retaliation.
Each superstar trying to...
Hoisting up their opponent for a suplex. Goes into a pile driver. Big move from the Steiners. Let's just hit things. Huge Frankenstein.
Being set up in the corner for something.
Tag made. Rick and Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top. Steiner Bulldog. I'm not liking Samu's odds here.
It's the cover.
For the Steiner brothers.
Here are your winners.
What a physical match. What a war we've just seen, ladies and gentlemen.
What a hard-fought victory for these two brothers from Michigan.
Big fight feel in Las Vegas as Gladiators face off here at WrestleMania 9.
And we are watching four men who would have been right at home inside of a Roman Coliseum. The Headshrinkers and the Steiners are ready for a true battle.
Both teams are relatively new to WWE, but we've seen that each duo is not afraid to get physical. Each side is looking for their first WrestleMania win, and they will do anything to earn it.
The whole world is focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Headshrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Not looking good in this position. tosses him back in now.
Look at this.
Pendulum backbreaker. Tick-tock. The Headshrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
I've seen Samu and Fatu headbutt each other during matches. If they do that to their own flesh and blood, who knows what they'll do to the Steiners?
It's just a byproduct of the brutal take-no-prisoners offense of the Headshrinkers. An early pin attempt.
WrestleMania 9 rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Headshrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE. But both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
And you have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Samu and Fatu, already some success in the tag division tonight. Could really be their coming out party.
Well, they certainly have a tradition to uphold, Cole. The man in their corner, Alpha, has held the WWE tag titles on 3 occasions. And he's primed to bring the Headshrinkers to the top as well.
And Samu's plans fail there. Send it to the corner. Oh, scattered that one. Boom, what a punch. Boom on the jaw.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Headshrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Headshrinkers.
We're focused on WrestleMania 9 tonight. The last thing you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Headshrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around. Coming in off the tag. Boom! Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. He just flipped the script there.
Target acquired and destroyed.
Getting him right into the corner.
Wicked shot. The Headshrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fuji earned many WWE tag titles as a wrestler. But now, he's hoping to lead Yokozuna to the WWE Championship.
And looking at all the top young talent in this ring, I see many other main event stars of the future that could follow the lineage of Yoko.
You can see the intent behind that attack. Exploiting the arm must be the strategy here.
Just ruthless. There was no issue with that attack. Hey, sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures. Who are we to judge?
Oh, he had that scattered.
Rick steals 3 there. The Headshrinkers and Steiners.
And here we go. Single leg crab. Exhibiting a crazy.
He's got to relieve the pressure. And escapes. Ducks under. Let's go behind.
Instead, what a German suplex.
Tag made.
Made it for the tag. Sent to the tag made. Rick and Scott Steiner looking for some tandem offense here from the top. Steiner Bulldog. Big move from the Steiners.
Makes the cover. Arm wringer in control. They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. WrestleMania 9 shaping up to be a big night in the tag division, guys.
Indeed it is, Michael. Two great young teams competing now. And later tonight, none other than Hulk Hogan will lead the Mega Maniacs against Money Inc. for the tag team titles.
Odds makers in Nevada have the smart money on Hulk Hogan leaving Vegas with the gold tonight.
Boom, decapitating clothesline in the corner. Oh, ouch!
Climbing up to the top, looking to go high risk from the top. All the way down the floor.
Crashed and burned on the outside.
The worst case scenario when you go high risk.
Things are getting risky. This will not end well.
Down the
The hardest part of the ring. Waist lock from behind. This is terrifying power into the suplex.
Elbow drop.
Pearson.
He's definitely been worn down a little.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
He tags out.
Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done. Reverses the move into a DDT. As was set up in the corner of the ring.
And Fatu may have felt that coming. Big back body throw.
You see the height on that?
My goodness, did you hear that shot? Oh, God. He's starting to look battered.
Yeah, holding strong for this long in a tag team match is commendable, but it might be time to tag out.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samuel and Fatu truly did not.
Now attacks the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Quick count out after one.
Not quite enough to put him away. Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. Oh, my God. Vicious backbreaker. Each athlete finding an answer for everything thrown at them.
Sky high! And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Well, we already knew about the brawling of the head shrinkers and the grappling of the Steiners, but men as big as these four behemoths should not be able to fly around the ring like they have thus far.
It is made for an extremely tough act to follow, guys.
Just ruthless.
Now propped up in the corner.
Tag is made. Tandem offense incoming from the Steiners. Off the top rope. This won't end well.
The Steinerizer connects.
Is that enough to finally put down the head shrinkers?
Targeting the arm to great effect.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
And guys, what a war we're witnessing between the Steiners and the Head Shrinkers.
This is the trickiest bet in all of Vegas, Cole. Both teams so evenly matched, I wouldn't know who to bet on.
Coming in off the tag.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Rick gets that sent right back to him.
What a vicious. Tag made, fresh partner in. Boom, running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Elbow drop.
Piercing.
Oh, going up to the top rope. Rocket launcher. And that was a clear attack to his core. Maybe seeing an opening. Uh-oh. Look at this. She just tossed away. Fights back.
Fatu taking a moment to see if the fans will show some love.
He answers right back. Shoulder tackle. Punch after punch. And right into the cover.
Might end this. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
Armringer.
The counter with a knuckle sandwich.
Look at this. Backbreaker.
Right to the spine.
Both teams giving everything they can here at WrestleMania.
Samu, Fatu, Rick.
From the top.
Every attack is lingering even longer right now.
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now. Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring. Roundhouse kick. And this is just outrageous power. Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand.
Samu's gaining the upper hand.
Seeing some high-impact offense from Samu and Fatu thus far.
I'm not sure the Head Shrinkers are even going for the victory. They just want to destroy the Steiners. shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
And he got to his partner.
Clothesline. So effective. No surprise that what we're witnessing is trending.
Forget trending on social media.
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now. Cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, decided to hot dog around, and got a foot in the face for it.
Sharp clothesline.
There's the tag.
What a shot.
Oh, and a tag. That's a move. He breaks the rest count after one.
How have we not claimed a winner yet?
You gotta believe that not wanting to feel the agony of defeat is causing this never surrender attitude.
Sidewalk slam. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down, and stop right to the hand. Somebody gets stopped.
Shot to the gut will break things up.
Leading on the turnbuckle.
Tag's made. Steiner's looking to put their opponent away. Heading up now to the top rope. Here comes the classic move. The Steinerizer connects.
Samu is in the worst way now.
Over. This place is going insane.
Ground beneath my feet is shaking.
And he's going to the top.
From the top.
Diving headbutt.
In off the tag. Down to Omen and a double axe handle smash.
Big body drop. One elevation. Placing him in the corner. Putting him on top rope.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone. Top. This might be the end.
Gets there. Teammate makes the save. And there's the tag.
Gets out of the way of that one.
Running FTO plants him.
Nicely done.
Stop to the gut. Elbow drop.
Piercing. Here's the tag. Up top.
Rocket launcher.
Dropping the elbow.
Precarious position for both superstars.
Oh, gosh. Suplex on the apron. momentum offense on the horizon here. They have their opponent driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
All the way out, backbreaker. Oh, trying to let the shoulders down. This could be it. Head shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
It was a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne had the huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock. 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself, although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday Raw Thursday to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against a newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Undoubtedly the top title in this company. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time. Target in the arm now. And conspicuous.
Cobra clutch cinched in.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the holes.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out with submission.
Lands a body shot. And Rocky will not show any signs of being intimidated.
Knee right on Hunter Hearst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia has got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win. Loving blow. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart. Take advantage, capitalize, and win.
He gets sent straight down to the floor.
He wants this fight on the outside.
Look at this heel hook. This is how you punish your opponent, and he's enjoying every minute of it.
Tying up the legs here, looking for the death lock. There it is. This is agonizing. The death lock is in.
He got out of dodge just in time.
And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about 3 generations. This guy is going to be phenomenal.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
Into a monkey flip.
You don't often see the champion get thrown around that easily.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle.
Showing absolutely no mercy at all. What an onslaught.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant.
Here we go. Hunter is getting dominated.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Chess match of counters and reversals happening here.
Hunter whipped into the corner. Nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook in the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss, there wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss, predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family, the Anawa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen. He'll even try to eat part of the ring if he thinks it'll help him break you down. So do your best and honor High Chief Peter Maivia properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. It is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds,
I'm not even sure the cage can contain this man.
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds,
Steel had better keep an eye on Maivia because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steel.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
Steel cage match underway. Peter Maivia versus George the Animal Steel. Most of the matches between Peter Maivia and George Steel have ended inconclusively, but this time we'll have a winner.
These are two very different men, Cole. The High Chief is a man of great pride and respect for the ring, while Steel is, well, he's an animal. I can't think of two opponents with more opposing styles.
You said it, Corey. Let's just hope this one gets taken care of in the ring tonight. The High Chief, Peter Maivia, really making a name for himself in WWE, but he's had plenty of experience on the way up.
Plenty of championships on the West Coast, but he's made the biggest splash in Hawaii, where he earned multiple tag team titles.
Oh yeah, Maivia is a huge celebrity on the islands. In fact, I've heard some consider him the personification of Maui.
Peter Maivia now with the upper hand.
Yeah, Maivia has really figured the animal out here. Ooh, just relentless.
Just going all out with every blow. Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit. Punching double axe handle. Down opponent
And a double axe handle smash.
Gentlemen, we've touched on the differences between Maivia and Steel as competitors. One man based on order, the other on chaos, but it's reflected in their looks, too.
Indeed, Michael. Just look at the sculpted physique of the High Chief. And the tribal tattoos on his body are extremely intricate and definitely eye-catching.
And Steel is, well, he's an ugly creature. Enough hair on his upper torso to classify as fur. Folds in his bald head. He's like a modern-day Neanderthal.
That unraveled on George.
Look at Maivia going to work on the animal.
The High Chief has all the answers right now.
Some folks call Peter Maivia the flying Hawaii. And the reasons are obvious for that moniker, because how does he earn the other nickname of the High Chief?
Well, Cole, Peter Maivia is very close to the Anawatan family. In fact, Peter's considered a blood brother to the patriarch of that
Peter Maivia, something brewing.
Backbreaker. And George is laid out.
What a smash!
That is just insulting.
taking the wind out with a stomp to the solar plexus.
The animal may be wounded prey at this point.
The High Chief closing in on a successful hunt.
George Animal Steel might be a bit of an underdog here. In fact, he lost him at point count to the High Chief.
In Steel's defense, I'm not sure he knows how to count exactly, or how to read a rule book. So he's got to be happy to be in this cage.
Well, Maivia is called the High Chief in part because of his commanding presence in the ring. He's more than ready for what the animal will throw at him, even inside a cage.
Look at it, keep steady, keep balance. Crucial turnaround there because George was falling behind.
Flying.
Oh, man. He's slow to get up and unaware of the massive target on his back.
Twist. There you go. He thinks this is it.
And a strong kick out at one.
Wow. Isolating their opponent's arm and oh!
And a series of vicious stomps.
Peter Maivia very tough, but he also has movie star good looks. Quite the combo.
And it served him well, Michael. In fact, the High Chief has major acting and stunt work credits to his name. And who knows? Maybe we'll see the Maivia name on Hollywood billboards again sometime.
Well, before any of that happens, the High Chief needs to survive this war against the animal.
Poorly timed, high-risk attempt.
steel, sending him off. Push. Big back body drop. Oh, kick. Wow.
He realizes this is his opportunity. Taking aim. Steel cage against one of his biggest rivals, no less.
Yeah, Byron, we've seen the animal brandish a weapon against Peter Maivia before when it was against the rules. The High Chief better be prepared for Steel to get even crazier.
Oh, Maivia's prepared, all right. The man is extremely tough and agile. In fact, the High Chief's entire body can be considered a weapon.
Attack to the midsection.
Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
Delivering nasty stomps and avoids taking any damage.